Terrifying rapture signs have started all around the world. Only the Bible can explain what is happening. Around the world, there are now terrifying signs of the rapture. We are seeing more and more signs of the rapture, and the evidence is overwhelming. It has even gotten to the point where people are predicting dates. Nevertheless, the Bible states that no one can predict the rapture's date or timing. In the last days, the Bible explains that Israel would have a peace treaty in place that the Antichrist will confirm and eventually break. Daniel chapter 9:27. Currently, the world's governments are striving for an Israeli peace treaty. In the last days, knowledge will increase. Daniel 12:4. Today we are witnessing an explosion of available knowledge. With the advent of the internet and artificial intelligence, knowledge exponential increase is beyond what anyone could have imagined. Are you ready for the rapture and the second coming of Jesus Christ? As the Bible tells us, it could be just around the corner. There are signs all around the world that the end times are upon us and the rapture is imminent. The rapture is a foundational belief of Christianity that Jesus Christ, the Messiah, will one day return to the earth. According to Bible prophecy, when this happens, the rapture will take place. The rapture is a single momentous event that will affect people around the world. It will be the moment when Jesus Christ returns to the earth and all believers in him will be taken up in the air to meet him. Those who have died in faith will be resurrected, and those still alive will be instantly transformed and caught up in the air with them. This global event will signify the end of the world as we know it and the start of a new age. Look around you. What do you see? The world is becoming increasingly hostile and dreadful every day. Natural disasters are happening, even more frequently than before. There is hatred like never before. The Bible explained that in the last days, one of the things you will see is that people will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their appearance, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of the good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. Another strong societal rapture sign is evident in today's global economic system. More than ever before, the world leaders are pushing for the globalization of government, currency, religion, and military. What does this really mean? The world will have one ruler, one currency, and one religion. The Bible explains that in the last days, the world will operate under one currency. The move for one currency is already going through test and trials. For many people today, online shopping is the way to go. You don't have to fight traffic on the roads or wait in long lines. There are no crowded aisles, and the store never closes. You can turn on your computer, sit down, relax, and shop at your leisure. You can buy just about anything you want online these days, including books, clothing, electronics, even groceries. That's right, you can do your grocery shopping online, and the supermarket will deliver your items directly to your doorstep within 24 hours. Technology is changing the way we do almost everything. It's even daring to change the currency we use to do it with. The Bible implies that in the end times, the world will use a universal currency. The Apostle John wrote that during the future 7-year tribulation, the Antichrist causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads, and that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. 666. And given today's advances in technology, people are becoming increasingly unable to conduct any business or buy or sell unless they have a bank account, debit card or credit card, or a financial transaction application programmed in their smartphone. It has become increasingly easy to limit people's ability to make a living and even exist simply by driving them into poverty and making them wander the land without the mark, such as a credit or bank card or cash, or just a good credit score. When you see the financial institutions creating policies that unifies transaction into one tender, be reminded that the Bible already warned about it. According to the Bible, the earth would be filled with violence. Luke 17:26, Genesis 6:11-13. In the United States alone, violent crime has increased nearly 500% since 1960. Immorality has become so rampant in society today that it has become a mandatory way of life in so many Christian nations. It is a symptom of mankind's rebellion against God, but also a rapture sign: abortion, prostitution. Normalization of homosexuality, drug abuse, human trafficking, extreme inequality, and child molestation are proof that evildoers and impostors will go from bad to worse. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 13. We increasingly find ourselves living in a hedonistic and materialistic society. People are lovers of themselves and doing what is right in their own eyes and fit to satisfy their desires with even sadistic pleasure. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verses 1-3. But mark this, there will be terrible times in the last days. One of the signs we should carefully observe is the nation of Israel because of its significant role in the end time. There is much turmoil in Israel today. Israel is persecuted, surrounded by enemies: Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Hamas, Islamic Jihad, Hezbollah, etc. But this hatred and persecution of Israel is only a hint of what will happen in the end times. Matthew 24:15-21. The latest round of persecution began when Israel was reconstituted as a nation in 1948. Over 5 million Jews have returned to Israel in recent times. This is unprecedented in human history. Never has a people group been dispersed for hundreds of years to every corner of the globe, and then regathered back to their homeland. Yet God said it, and He has done it before our very eyes. Returning Jews would come from the north, south, east, and west. Isaiah 43-5-6, Jeremiah 31-7-10. Amazingly, nearly 1 million Jews have emigrated from Russia in the north. Over 100,000 Ethiopian Jews have emigrated from the south, Zephaniah 3:10. Since 1948, Jews have emigrated from Europe, Asia, and the Americas everywhere. Many Bible prophecy scholars believed the Six-Day Arab-Israeli War in 1967 was the beginning of the end. Could what is taking place in Israel today indicate that the end is near? Yes, it does. Stay attentive and be vigilant. The Lord is unconstrained by human conceptions of time. Believers ought to regard the prolongation of Christ's return as a demonstration of God's mercy, not a sign of procrastination. Through His merciful forbearance, God is happy to grant additional time for more individuals to repent. Support us as we share the gospel through these videos. Join the family today by subscribing to the channel. Thank you.